Hello, namaste, welcome everyone. Welcome to the new month of August 22. Here we are. So let's begin our session. I value your time, so without wasting any time, let's just get straight to our practice. Sit comfortably, sit cross-legged, and keep your spine upright and straight. Very good. So this is our base position. Now, if for any reason, if you are uncomfortable sitting on the floor, then you can always sit on a chair and do it. In fact, I have a participant here, our friend, the 99-and-a-half-year-old young lady, and so she's here doing her chair yoga. So the important thing is to keep your back upright and straight. All right, very good. So with that, we will begin with Gyan Mudra, that is index fingertip joined with our thumb tip. The rest of the fingers are straight, resting on our knees, and we'll begin with a deep breath. So take a deep breath in and then allow extended breath out. So go ahead, take a deep breath in and an extended breath out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Last round. Great. All right. So pranayam is considered one of the highest discipline in yogic tradition. It's called Mahavidya, the higher road to well-being. So what is that? That is about breath work, breathing. And it is right there in the ancient scripture of yoga, that is the Yoga Chudamani. And that is in one of the scriptures called Samaved, one of the most ancient scripture in the Indian tradition called Samaved. It is right there about pranayam, the higher road to well-being. All right, so now I'm going to take a deep breath in and put your hands up, bring your hands together, feel the extension of your arms. And you will notice over a period of time, since you have been doing this for a while, so if your elbows were here and your hands were reaching right up to this point, slowly you will notice that your elbows are more relaxed, your joints are more relaxed, so your arms are fully stretched, and you continue to do your deep breathing, yogic breathing, which is an extended in breath and an extended out breath. So you're doing it slowly. And then relax, bring your arms to the shoulder level and bring them down. Very good. So you can already feel that stretch. All right, so now let's do a spinal twist like we always do in the beginning to warm up the body. So hold your left knee with your right hand, put your left hand behind. Keep your spine straight. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, turn your torso to the left. Feel that stretch on your lower back. Keep holding the knee and relax. Face front. And now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So with your left hand, hold your right knee, your right hand goes in the back. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly turn to the right, turning at the trunk. And now keep doing your yogic breathing and relax. You can already feel it on your lower back and the abdomen. Very good. So during the entire session, we'll keep doing this slow, deep, regular breathing, which increases the absorption of energy by our vital layer in the body called Pranayama Kosh. So there are five layers or five levels, five dimensions to our body, and one of them is the vital layer, which is called which deals with circulation and digestion. That is the Pranayama Kosha. So you have the physical, vital, and then of course mental, intellectual, and the blissful state. So these are all these five different dimensions. All right, so with that, we are going to now get into our warm-ups. So let's slowly, you're going to get into your four limbs. So before, we don't just directly stand up, we do it in stages. So this is our second phase. So we are in this four limb position with both our hands under our shoulder joint, not too much to the front. Don't put it too close to your legs, right below this shoulder level shoulder joint. Spread your fingers wide. You can curl your toes in, and this is our tabletop position. Now we're going to breathe in and round your back, suck your belly in. So you're holding your belly in as you're rounding your back. And breathe out, dropping your belly down and look straight ahead. Again, one more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Last round. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now let's incorporate some balancing poses and also some stabilizing posture. So now you can uncurl your toes, you can point your toes backward, and now you're going to see if you can lift your right leg at the level of your spine and hold it there. So your body weight is now on your two hands and your left leg. Your right leg is up, point your right toes away from the body. And then if the body is stabilized, you can see if you can slowly lift your left arm at the level of your shoulder blade. And then relax. And then bring it down. You can always curl your toes in if that's more comfortable for you. Now come back to the tabletop start position. Catch your breath. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to now lift your other leg up at the level of your spine, pointing your toes away, and look straight ahead. Balance your body well, and once it is stabilized, slowly you can see if you can slowly lift your right arm up at the level of your shoulder blade. And relax. All right. And now keeping the distance between your knees, see if you can slowly bring your toes together and then bring your hips down. We will get into the child pose to give a nice big stretch to our vertebral column for our back. So slide your hands away from the body. And if your hips are up, that's all right. If they're not going all the way down to your heels, that is fine. Feel that stretch on your back. Your knees are extended outward. And relax. Come back to your tabletop position. And then bring your right foot close to your right hand. Left foot close to your left hand. We're going to slowly stand up. And we are ready to do our standing postures. So let's start with Tadasana, the full body stretch. We always do that. Remember, the full body stretch, just like you get up in the morning and what do? You just lift your arms up. So you're going to clasp your hands together and lift your arms up. Feel that full stretch. Yes, wonderful. Standing on both your feet. Feel that full stretch. So if your elbows are bent, slowly straighten your elbows. Now see if you can stand on your toes, lifting your heels up. And if you can't stand on both your toes, you can just stand on one, like keep one heel down and lift your other heel. And then come back, lift both heels, then put your left heel down and raise your right heel. Or you can be on both your toes and bring your hands down. All right, good. So since we were doing that heel and toe, let's do that. So hands at the waist. And now lift your right heel up. Then bring it down, lift your left heel up. Feel the stretch on your toes because you're like bending your foot. So it is your metatarsals that you can feel on your feet. Then bring it down. Now again, we'll lift both heels up. Then bring your both heels down. All right, very good. Now put your right foot forward. Lift your right heel up. And see if you can lift your leg up. Then bring it down and come back to center. Now we'll do the same thing with the other leg. Put your other foot forward. Lift your heel. And when you are stable and comfortable, you can lift your leg up. So we are incorporating balance and stability in the body, and then bring it down. All right. Very good. Now, right foot forward, to the side, back, center, front, side, back, center. Let's do it. So you're putting actually your toes forward. So toes to the front, side, back, center, front, side, back, center. Now let's see if we can try to do it with the entire leg up in the air. So it's like you're making 2 rounds clockwise. Relax, then make with the other leg 2 rounds clockwise again. And if you lose your balance, quickly put it down. Very good. Now let's see if we can do back. So take your right foot back. So your toes are to the back, to the side, front, center. Now let's do with the other leg. Back, side, front, center. So again, right foot back, side, front, center. Left foot back, side, front, center. Now let's see if we can do it in the air. So you're going to take your leg back, side, front, center. Let's do it with the other leg. Back, side, front, center. So slowly you're incorporating balance. And you can always take the support of the wall. Wonderful. Let's do triangle pose again. A triangle a day keeps the doctor away. The triangle is very good for our abdomen, for our pancreas, spleen, liver, intestines, colon. So basically all our abdominal organs. So let's spread our legs apart. So this is about 3 feet apart. Point your right foot to the right. Look on the right side. Arms at the shoulder level. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly bring your hand down towards your ankle. Hold your ankle. Your left hand is pointing to the ceiling and you can look up towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Arms at the shoulder level. Bring them down. Point your foot forward. Now we do the same thing on the other side. Spreading our arms at the shoulder level, left foot to the left. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, do the same thing again to this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So always listen to your body and to your comfort level, and then point your foot forward and keep breathing. At no point should you be breathing heavily or going ouch, right? So it is ouchless practice. There should be no pain. Very good. Keeping the distance now. Let's do crisscross again. Very good. But remember, we are doing forward bend. So if you have severe back problems, do not do forward bend. If you have hernia, do not do back bend. So with that said, so lift your right arm up and then bring it down. Now your left hand is up, then come back. So both hands are up. Now do it the other way. Crisscross with both hands. Very good. Last round. And relax. Catch your breath. Great. Now we're going to do the forward bend. So again, remember the back problem. So do not do that. So breathe in, lifting your hands up, bending back from the trunk, from the waist, you're bending back. Breathe out, hands down to the ground. Breathe in and out. Do it at your own pace. Last round. And relax. Catch your breath. Great job. Now let's do the arm opening pose. So this is the chest expanding pose. Bring both your arms to the front. Breathe in and open your arms wide, pushing your chest forward, dropping your head back. Feel that stretch and relax. Arms to the center, bring it down and relax. Very good. All right, now let's do the spinal twist. This is the twisting and turning that we do for stimulating digestion, gastrointestinal system, keeping our digestion healthy. In fact, there is a talk coming up. We have a virtual online webinar. You may have seen it in the email that I sent out. If not, I'm telling you now that on Thursday, this coming Thursday at 8:30 p.m., we have a virtual webinar, an outstanding webinar by a nutritionist, and she will be talking for 30 minutes about gut health. And gut health is the main issue for all of us to keep our intestines healthy and keep our digestive system healthy. So come for it. You know, if people who have IBS or they have constipation or flatulence, acid reflux issue, or any other problems with digestion, you can bring your questions for the presenter, because after the 30 minutes, we'll have enough time for question answers. You can address your individual questions. All right, bring your arms to the center. Keep your gaze parallel to your hands. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly turn to the right side, keeping the distance between your hands. Keep your gaze parallel to your hands. And bring your hands to the front. Breathe in. And now turn to the other side. And with the out breath, bring your hands to the front. Let's do it 2 more times, doing it at your own pace. In fact, in the yogic tradition, it is said that 90% of the diseases, they all begin with the symptoms. First symptoms are with problems related to digestion. So if you nip it in the bud, if you address it when the problem is just beginning, that can prevent any future chronic ailment. So keeping the digestive system healthy is really critical, and that's what this talk is going to focus. And it's also going to talk about mental health, which can actually affect our digestive health. So it will all be, addressed in the presentation on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. All right. Very good. Come back. Bring your feet together. Excellent. Now we need to do the reverse prayer pose. So we all know that. So stretching your arms at the shoulder level with the palms facing down. Slowly turn your hands towards, my hands are turned towards the wall. Turn your hands back and then bring them behind and try to grab first your elbows. So see if you can try to reach for your elbows. And feel the stretch of the chest cavity and your thoracic cavity. And now put your left foot forward. Lift your left heel up. And if you can lift your leg up. Or if you get wobbly, quickly put your toes down. So hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring it down. And relax. Now, we will do the same thing with the other leg. Put your other leg forward. Lift your heel. Once you're comfortable, lift your leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring it down. And now, very slowly, you're going to let go of the hold. So you're going to slowly relax your grip and shake it off. Catch your breath. So all of this is again preparation for that eventual handshake behind the back that we'll do. But again, this is all preparation. So as long as you're doing it, you're getting the benefit from this. Great. Now let's sit down and do our light exercises, Sukshmayam. So light exercises are basically meant for all of our joints, major joints. We have over 360 joints. So we are going to address all the major joints. Put your hands behind, keep your spine straight. And slowly take your attention to your toes and wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle. So feet are our foundation and they help us to go from one point to another point, right? This is our mode of transport. So we keep our mode of transport healthy. That's our foundation, the feet and the legs. And then curl them in towards the body, pushing the balls of the feet outward, and then point your toes away from the body, just the toes. And now point your entire foot towards the body. So both your feet are pointing towards the body, pushing the heels outward. Feel that stretch on your legs. And now point your feet away from the body. And now you can feel the stretch on the upper side of your legs. And now you're going to roll them around. So this is the ankle rotation. Feel it, both your feet, wonderful. And keep breathing. And then now let's do it counterclockwise, opposite direction. So yoga is all about practice. 90% is all about practice, 10% theory. So we need to continue to do this regular practice. Relax. Now, keeping some distance between your feet. Now move them side to side like the wipers of a car. Side to side, yes. Very good. All right. Great. And now bringing distance, you're going to bring some distance between the feet and turn your toes towards each other. So it's the angular movement for your ankle, as if you are holding an imaginary beach ball between your toes. Hold the ball and then drop the ball. Let's do it one more time. Hold the ball. So this is a movement we normally don't do. So this is how we address different ligaments, muscles, fascia, connective tissue of our body. Relax, drop the ball. And now fold your left leg and stretch your right leg away from the body. All right, and then you're going to slowly take both your hands towards your right foot. See if you can reach your foot. Hold the foot. If you cannot reach the foot, you reach here, then hold your shin, your calf, or your knee, wherever your body allows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly walk your hands back. Catch your breath. Now fold your other leg and stretch your left leg. All right, and then you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to reach for the toes for your left foot. With both your hands, feel that stretch on your lower back and on your leg. Slowly let go. Walk your hands back. And now stretch your legs. And now you're going to fold your right leg. Lift your leg up and down. Let's do it 3 times. Don't rest it on the ground while bringing it down. Last round. And then roll it around very gently. And then let's do it counterclockwise, opposite direction. Do it at your own pace. Keep doing your breathing. And now hold it still and just roll the foot around. And do it in the opposite direction. Very good. Great job. Relax, lay your leg down, shake it off, catch your breath. Let's do the same thing with the other leg. So fold it, hold it, and lift it up and down. Up and down, last round. And then roll it around, very good. And then we'll do it in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. And hold it still and just roll the foot around. So both our knees and ankles are happy. Do it in the opposite direction. And relax. Stretch it, catch your breath, and now press your kneecaps down, press them down. Hold it tight, feel the tightness of your quads, your hamstring, your thighs. Keep holding it tight. And let go. Wonderful. Now, fold your right leg and bringing the sole of your foot to the inside of your, touching it inside of your thigh. You're going to bring it up and down. This is the half butterfly pose. It's also called Ardha Titali Asana or Ardha Baddha Kona Asana. Last round. Stretch your leg. Relax. Shake it. Now let's do the other leg. Fold it. And again, bring it up and down. Do it at your own pace. Keep your spine upright and straight. And relax. And then come back to the base position. Catch your breath. Very good. Let's do the Chakki Chalanasana, grinding wheel. So you're going to interlock your hands. Breathe in, lean back. And breathe out to front. So just do it at your own pace. Very good. Keep your elbows straight. Don't bend your elbows. Last round. And then do counterclockwise, opposite direction. You can feel the pressure in your abdomen. And that is the idea. You can feel your muscles doing the workout and relax. Come back to base position, catch your breath. Wonderful. So now you're going to fold your legs and now we are going to bring our attention to our arms. So stretch your arms in front of you with the palms down, breathe in. And now alternately move your hands up and down. Keep breathing, keep moving your hands, keep the arms straight, don't bend your elbows. Then you're going to flip your hands, make a yogic fist, and then slowly roll them around. 3 rounds clockwise, 3 rounds counterclockwise. And then open your hands and fold. Open and fold, last round. Let's do sideways. Last round. And now drop your folded elbows down. Let's roll them around. Feel it with your breath. Breathe in, take your elbows back. Feel the stretch on your upper back. Breathe out, bring your elbows to the front. And you will notice when they come to front, they touch each other. and then they go their own way. All right, last round, then we will do counterclockwise, opposite direction. Again, breathe in as the elbows go back, breathe out as they come to front. So again, catch your breath, just slowly and relax. Shake it off, catch your breath, very good. And now, let's do this, shake hands. So you're going to stretch your right arm. Your hand palm is facing the side, so your palm is sideways, and then you're going to move it to the left shoulder. Then lift your left arm up and resting your right arm in your left elbow, you're going to pull it towards your body and feel that stretch, gentle stretch on your right shoulder blade. And relax, let it go. Catch your breath. Now time to shake with the left hand. So now your left arm is stretched. Slowly move it to the right shoulder and then slowly rest it on your right elbow. And now gently with your right arm, you're going to pull it towards the body and relax. Let go. You can literally feel the blood flowing back into the arm. All right. Now, we are going to lift both our arms up and then try to hold the two wrists and bend it to one side. Bring it to the center, bend it to the other side, bring it to the center. Let's do it one more time. Do it at your own pace. Feel the stretch. And relax. Catch your breath. Now we need to do Brahma Mudra, which is the neck joint. So again, we will do it slowly. Always do it while sitting down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, gently drop your chin down. Let your chin rest on the sternum. Feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Slowly lift your chin up and gently drop your head back. Feel the stretch on the front part of the neck. And bring your head to the center. And now turn your head to the right. Keep your spine straight. And relax. And now to the other side. Relax. Tilt your head to the right. And relax. To the other side. This is activating your vagus nerve, one of the main critical nerves that connects our brain to major organs in our body and our face. All right, now you're going to drop your chin down and roll your head around very slowly and mindfully. We'll do 2 rounds clockwise and 2 rounds counterclockwise. And at no point should you experience pain. If it hurts, then you're not listening to your body. You need to stop. You need to cut back. Just stay with the breath. Your breath should be, again, normal, slow, deep, regular. Yeah, unlike shallow, erratic, rapid breathing that we normally do when we are not mindful of our breath. So pranayam is basically being mindful of the breath, when we are doing this modulation of breath. Relax. And slowly with practice, what will happen, you will notice that because of your practice of yoga, there is so much calmness inside and there's so much peace and quiet inside the head. And you will notice then that your breath has automatically become deep, regular, and slow. So even during the day, you will catch yourself off guard and just check your breath and you will notice that it is, again, very regular, slow, and deep. It's no longer that rapid, shallow kind of erratic breathing. Very good. All right. So that was our Brahma Mudra. Now we are going to turn sideways and we are going to do the boat pose. So here we are. That is the teddy bear pose. So first we get into that position with the stretched legs, arms are stretched, and slowly you're going to lean back and we're going to lift our legs up. So you're going to lift both your legs up. So you're like a boat because your body is hinged on your hips. Both the ends are up. So your feet are up, head is up, your head, hands, and feet are all aligned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So this is called Markadasan, boat pose. And now we are ready to do our supine position posture. So all of this, we did it in these few minutes. So the few minutes that we take out on Sunday evenings to do this, this is where we are making sure that we address all the major systems of the body and do all the different range of motions for our joints. That is the nourishment for our joints. So that is what we are doing. So here the base position is that you're lying down on your back with both your arms next to your body, palms facing down. And this is our start position. Prarambhik Sthiti. All right. So let's start with the Pavan Mukta Asana, knee chest pose. We always do that. So you're going to slide so first you're going to bend both your legs. And then you're going to lift your feet up and wrap your arms tightly around your legs. Hold your legs tightly against your body. And you can feel that pressure on your lower belly when you're doing it. This is how it stimulates and activates the digestive system. Very good for flatulence or acid reflux and improves digestion. So now you're going to lift your head up and you're all curled up like a ball. Hold it tightly. You can rock your body front and back very gently. You can rock yourself side to side, just very gentle rocking. And relax. And come back to start position. Catch your breath. All right. So today we are doing a new pose. So this is very similar to leg rotation, but here instead of leg rotation, we are doing knee rotation. So this is a very new posture that I just picked up. So you're going to first fold both your legs. Then you're going to lift your feet up. And now slowly with your knees, very slowly, you're going to move 3 rounds. You're going to take 3 rounds with your folded legs clockwise and 3 rounds counterclockwise. Yes, you can do it very good. Yeah. And last round. Do it at your own pace and relax. Stretch your legs, catch your breath, come back to the base position. So that was knee rotation. So we're doing it. Normally we do the leg rotation from the hip joint. So this one is where you're doing the knees. You're rotating the knees. Now slide your hands under your hips. So both your palms, both your hands are under the hips. And now let's do 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees angles. So we'll do that. Breathe in. This is called Pad Uttan Asana, the leg lifting. So you're going to lift your legs at 30 degrees angle and hold it there. So if you are comfortable with both legs, you can do both legs, or you can do one leg at a time. Then we will lift it further up, about few notches up, 45 degrees angle, hold it there. And then 90 degrees angle, that's perpendicular to the body. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Come back to 45 degrees. Keep your knees straight. Then come down to 30 degrees. And then rest your legs on the mat. And catch your breath. Come back to base position. So you can keep your hands under your hips because actually we'll be doing the bicycle pose called Dvichakrikasana. So again, fold your legs, bringing your feet close to your hips. Now you're going to lift your legs and pretend you're riding this imaginary bicycle by slowly pedaling the pedals, the wheels of the bicycle. So let's do it clockwise, then let's do counterclockwise. In the reverse gear, do it very slowly. Do not do a jerky movement. There should be no jerky, sharp movements. And relax. Slowly stretch your legs. Keep your hands under your hips. Let's do the Padvrittakar Asana, full leg rotation. So we are going to again lift our legs up about 90 degrees angle perpendicular to the body, straightening our legs and now rolling them around. Let's do 3 rounds clockwise and 3 rounds counterclockwise. And when you finish your rounds, relax. And you can remove your hands from under the hips. And now you are back in the start position, Prarambhik Sthiti, base position. Catch your breath. Very good. Now you're going to fold both your legs, bringing the heels close to your hips. You're going to spread your arms at the shoulder level. And we'll do the Jatha Parivartanasana or Markadasan. Breathe in. And now drop both your knees to the right and turn your head to the left and feel the stretch on your lower back, especially the lumbar region. Your right knee is on the floor, left knee sitting on top of your right knee, your left foot is on top of the right foot. The head is turned in the opposite direction, away from the knees. And relax. Bring your knees to the center and your head to the center. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So breathe in and drop your knees to the left and turn your head to the right. So now it is the reverse of what we did earlier. So now our left leg is on the floor, right leg is sitting on top of the left leg. And the head is turned in the opposite direction, away from the knees. And relax. Bring your knees to the center and head to the center. And now straighten your right leg. Keep your left leg folded. So we will do the second variation of this. So now you're going to lift your left leg and cross it over your right leg. And then see if you can gently try to drop the left knee down on the ground. Now it won't go all the way down to the ground because your shoulders are still on the ground. So both the shoulders are on the ground and you're trying to make an effort with your left knee to go towards the floor. So it is the cultivation of effort that matters. So you don't need to worry about whether it's touching the ground or not. It is the effort that you're making. It's for many of us, it is obviously not touching the ground with both the shoulders on the floor, but you can feel that stretch on your lumbar region and your lower back. And relax. Uncross your leg and now straighten your left leg. Fold your right leg. So your right heel is closer to your right hip. And now your arms are still stretched at the shoulder level. So now you're going to cross this right leg over your left leg, and now very gently, first you're going to turn and drop, turn your leg to the left side and dropping your left knee down towards the ground, and then slowly you'll bring your right shoulder, which is lifted up, slowly you'll try to bring it down. And once it's on the ground, your head is turned in the opposite direction. So your head is turned towards the right. And now you're trying to gently push your right knee towards the ground, just making a gentle effort so you can feel that stretch on your lower back as you do this. And relax. Uncross your leg, catch your breath. And always feel free to adjust the posture to your particular needs, your particular body. Relax, come back to base position, Prarambhik Sthiti. And now we'll do the inversion, the Setu Bandhasan. So you're going to slide your palms, your hands again under your hips. Fold your legs, bringing your heels close to your hips. And see if you can lift your hips up. So as you lift your hips up, you can straighten your arms. That was like using your hands like a launching pad for your pelvic floor to go up. So you're lifting it up, forming a bridge with your torso. Your head, neck, shoulders are on the mat, your feet are on the ground, and only the middle section of the body is lifted up. It is called Setu Bandhasan Bridge Pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your hips down. Catch your breath. You're back to the base position. Now you can just relax. Slowly you can turn to your left side. Catch your breath. And then you will slowly roll over on your belly. Now, if you have heart problems or high blood pressure, hyperventilation, or you have hypertension, those issues, and you're not comfortable on your belly, you can skip this part. So here, this is the prone position postures. We will start with the not the cobra pose. That is our second. We'll start with Markadasan. Markadasan, crocodile pose. All right. So let's get to the base position. So forehead on the yoga mat. Both your hands next to your ears. Fingers are spread. Both the feet are together. Toes pointing away from the body. And now pressing the hands down. Bring some distance between your feet, and you're going to lift your upper body up and then make a sideways cup with both your hands. Rest your chin on your palms and alternately move your feet towards your hips. So this is where you will notice that your elbows are slightly further apart, but slowly you can try to bring your elbows together. And as you bring your elbows together, you will notice that the arch on your back has a further deeper curve. The curvature has extended. And then do both feet towards the hips together. And feel that gentle pressure on your lower back as you're doing it. And relax. Come back to start position. Catch your breath. Now let's do the Bhujangasana. So again, you're going to bring distance about the width of the yoga mat between your feet and pressing the hands down. You're going to lift your upper body, head, neck, shoulders, chest up to your belly button if you can. And initially the elbows are bent. Then slowly you can straighten your elbows and tilt your head back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. So this is called Bhujangasana, and you can feel that curvature and the gentle pressure extending further down on your vertebral column and your spine towards your tailbone. And come back to the start position. Catch your breath. So far, the two postures that we did in the prone position, they were lifting the head up. So now we're going to keep the head down and lift the legs up. So we'll do bottom up approach, and that is called Shalavasana, locust pose. So back to the base position. Take both your hands, put them under your respective thighs, and lift your legs up, keeping your forehead on the mat. And once your legs are lifted up, keep your toes pointing away from the body. And if you are comfortable, you can lift your head up. So your body is now lifted at both the ends, bottom and top, and the body is hinged on the belly. This is the Shalavasana, locust pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your legs down and remove your hands from under your thighs. And now you can turn to your left side again and just relax. Catch your breath. So far, what we have done forward bend, back bend, lateral bend, spinal twist. We did extension, flexion, rotation with our wrists, balancing postures. We did the 4 limb positions. We did joints and joints workout called the light exercises. We worked on supine position posture and then prone position postures. And we will be doing some breath work. And we also did inversion. So that is the entire range of motion that we try to address. And of course, we'll do breath work, yoga nidra, which is the progressive body relaxation. All right, relax. Now we will sit up. And we will now focus on breath work called pranayam. And like I said earlier, that pranayam is called Mahavidya according to Samved. In Samved, that is one of the yoga, one of the Vedas, the scriptures, the ancient scriptures. And in that is Yoga Chudamani. Yoga Chudamani is one of the scriptures there about yoga. And that is where it is said that pranayam is considered Mahavidya, the higher road to well-being. And Patanjali Yoga Sutra also focuses on breath. In fact, there's actually majority of Patanjali Yoga Sutra is dedicated to pranayam, about the breath work, breathing. That is our vital lifeline. That's actually the vital force. So keep your spine straight, keep your shoulders rounded back. You can close your eyes because that really helps to bring your attention inward. And now just focus on the breath. Let the breath go in. So you're doing an extended in breath and then let it out, doing an extended out breath. This is the Bhastrika Pranayam, the deep breathing pranayam. And one of the Patanjali Yoga Sutras on pranayam is Tatah Kshiyate Prakashakya. So Tatah Kshiyate Prakasha Rupa. So what that means is pranayam removes the veil covering the light, and that light is that light of knowledge, the light of consciousness that is inside each one of us. So that is pranayam, removing the veil covering of the light of knowledge. So what does pranayam also do? It also helps us to get ready and it prepares us for the next phase of the 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. And that next phase is called Dharan. Dharan is the focus, about learning to focus inward. So this is how, in very subtle ways, that we are going deeper and deeper within, in subtle, and exploring these subtle layers within. So this is called Bhastrika Pranayama, deep breathing. Try to do it every day. Try to do it for 5 minutes if you can, but 5 minutes may seem like too long a period when you're doing it. So you can start with actually just 20 rounds of deep breathing. Just do 20 rounds so that you can count. In breath and out breath is counted as 1 round. So just slowly do 20 rounds. And then slowly you will notice that on your own, your body will compel you to do longer. It will go like you will move to 30, then 50, and you won't even realize because it will become effortless. So this is deep breathing. Now let's do Kapalbhati Pranayama, the forceful breathing out. So this is the one where you do 1 out breath per 5 seconds and you're doing it from the nose. So it's a forceful exhalation. Don't worry about in breath. In breath will happen by default. So sometimes mucus comes out from the nose when you're doing it forcefully, you're doing the exhalation. And the only part that's moving is the belly. Because when you do the exhalation, your belly goes in. And you can hear the sound when you breathe out, because it's a forceful expulsion of air through the nose. So this is Kapalbhati. Don't do it very rapidly. Try to do it, like I said earlier, 1 round per 5 seconds. It's a major detoxifying pranayama because it helps to get rid of toxins from the body, physical toxins, emotional toxins, psychological toxins, mental toxins. What is happening here is that any air that is trapped in the little air sacs called alveoli in our lungs, those little pockets, that gets pushed out and making room for more fresh air to go in. So when you do this, after this, you feel lighter, and you will also notice that sometimes it will make you feel hungry because you're also burning calories when you're doing this. But it is not recommended for people, again, who have high blood pressure issues or if they have heart problems. They can skip this or they can do it slowly at their own pace, as long as it's not bothering them or it's not making the body feel uncomfortable. So as we do these breathing exercises, the breath work, the pranayama, so it helps to increase the happy hormone in our body. Because the body is more relaxed, the mind is more relaxed, the dopamine. It helps with mood boosting hormones. What are those mood boosting hormones? Like serotonin. And of course, you feel good And that is the feel-good hormone, that's our oxytocin. So oxytocins, serotonins, dopamines, these are the hormones that it helps to release more. And it cuts down on the unhealthy hormones in the body, like if the cortisol is in the bloodstream for too long a period, then that can become a breeding ground for future ailments. So it helps in cutting that back, because that is the stress hormone, because now you're no longer stressed, you're relaxed, you are feeling happy, you're feeling good. So you feel that these are the changes that you will feel when you do pranayama. Relax. So again, we are doing here for a minute or two. You can start with a minute, and then over a period of time, like after a month, you can increase it to 2 minutes and then 3 minutes. Up to 5 minutes is the target recommended time for daily practice. But again, do it as per your body and as per your comfort level, and just start small and then work your way up. And then it is effortless, because then you don't feel like, oh, I have to take these 5 minutes out just to do pranayama, and then it becomes like a chore. You don't want it to be like a chore, because then you start avoiding it. So just do slowly. Just do it like, start with 10 rounds of Kapalbhati Pranayam that we just did, and then work your way up to 20 rounds of Kapalbhati. And then slowly you will notice that your body will itself compel you to do more, and it becomes effortless. Relax. Let's do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing. So one of the things that I had used last time was this Yog Dand, the wooden support that really helps to keep your right elbow here. But you don't always have to. If you don't have it, just keep your elbow up, like so your elbow remains at the shoulder level, so it's a little above the heart level. And now you're holding your right thumb against your right nostril, closing the right nostril, and slowly you can just do breathe in and out. So you're going to breathe in from the left nostril, closing the right nostril, and then let go of your thumb and close the left nostril, breathe out from the right. Keeping the left closed, breathe in from the right, close the right nostril with the thumb, let go of the finger, and breathe out from the left. So this is one round. So just do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom Pranayam at your own pace. And this pranayam again helps with our mental health also, because it brings balance between the left brain and the right brain. A lot of times we get irritated, annoyed easily, or angry easily because of the imbalance of hormones inside our body. So with this, you're making sure that the hormones are balanced in the body, and you will find that this helps to relax your nerves. And how it works is that the nasal passages are cross-connected with our brain. So right nostril is connected to the left brain, left nostril is connected with the right brain. And that's how it brings harmony and balance in our mental health. Again, the recommended time is try to do it for 5 minutes if you can, or at least do it for 20 rounds. Start with just 20 rounds. alternate nostril breathing. And you'll see the tremendous, profound effect that it has on your overall well-being. Great. All right, next we'll do Brahmary Pranayama. So Brahmary is the bumblebee pranayam, humming while exhaling. This helps to increase nitric oxide, which is the production of nitric oxide in the body, which helps with neural plasticity. And that is body's natural way to repair and restore the nervous system in the body. And it also helps with dilating blood vessels so that there is more oxygen that can be delivered throughout the body. And of course, it is very helpful in reducing stress. And when we are doing it, it is also helping with our sleep. This humming pranayam, bumblebee, or called Brahmari Pranayama. So let's go ahead and put both our index finger on the forehead. Gently close your eyelids, putting the middle finger over your eyelids and the ring finger above your upper lip and the little finger below your lower lip. Plugging the ears. Before you plug your ears with your thumb, so what we'll do, take a deep breath in, and then let's make a nasal humming sound. So let's begin. Plug your ears. Powerful, very relaxing. And that is how we are, the whole process of what we have done so far is to relax our body, to kick in that relaxation response, which is the body's personal ability to encourage our body to release chemicals and signals that make the muscles and our internal organs relax. So that otherwise what happens, opposite of that is stress response. So blood pressure is up, heart rate is up, respiration rate is up, and digestive functioning is all over the place because it lowers digestive functioning when there is stress. So in fact, that is why this talk that I talked about, the coming Thursday, the talk on gut health, will talk about mental health also, because relaxation of mind is directly connected to our gut health, digestion. So as we are relaxing, the relaxation response, our blood pressure also lowers down, our heart rate lowers down, our digestive functioning improves, our respiration rate is not as rapid. And of course, it helps to normalize our hormonal levels or hormonal imbalance in the body. So with that said, let's do the Yoga Nidra, progressive body relaxation. So go ahead and lie down. And now if you're feeling, if you're cold, because when the parasympathetic system of the body is active, you may feel it's a little cooler then, or you can use like a little shawl or a blanket to cover yourself and just relax your body completely. And now, so we're going to start with our paying attention to different parts of the body, starting with our feet. Take the attention to your feet, wiggle your toes, wiggle, move them, feel them, curl them in, and then open your toes, pushing the balls of your feet outward, and feel that stretch on your entire foot, and relax, let go. Now press your kneecaps down, feel the tightness in both your legs. Keep pressing it down, hold those quads tightly, hold the kneecaps down, hold your entire leg muscles tightly and relax. Let it go, shake it off, catch your breath. And now bring your attention to your pelvic floor. Hold the glutes tightly, feel the tightness of your hips. Keep holding them tight. Hold it, and relax. Let go. And now bring your attention to your lower back. You're going to lift your back slightly off the ground. So you're arching your spine and then drop your back down and hold your belly in as if you're waiting to exhale and let go. And now raise your shoulders towards your ears and drop it. Clench your hands into tight yogic fists and press the hands down. Press the elbows down so both your arms are now pressing down. Hold it tightly. You can feel it tightening in your shoulders and relax. Open your hands. And now turn your head side to side, left to right, right to left. Let it wobble. And now bring your attention to your face. Crunch your facial muscles. Pull them all in towards the center of the face. And relax your facial muscles, raising your eyebrows towards your hairline. And let it go. Open your mouth wide, drop your lower jaw down. And relax. Now, move your lower jaw side to side. And then roll it around. And then do it in the opposite direction. And relax. And now curl your lips as if you're ready to whistle. And then stretch your lips from ear to ear, bringing a smile on your face. Slowly you can turn to your side and just stay there with this sense of lightness, sense of relaxation. And there is no tension, no stiffness. Just a total sense of relaxation and lightness. And then when you are ready, you can sit up and let's just stay with this sense of lightness and this total sense of peace and joy that you're experiencing now within. And you will notice there's hardly any traffic of thoughts inside now. You're totally relaxed. And there's peace that you feel within. And the quiet that you feel within. This quiet is different from silence. Silence is like the physical silence or the silence of the grave. It's not that silence of a graveyard or silence of a desert. This is the peace that you feel within. You can be in the midst of the noisiest place, in the midst of a casino, and still you'll feel this inner quiet, the inner peace. And that is what is referred to as peace, the internal peace. And this peace, quiet, silence, this is always there. The stillness as the backdrop of all of our dramas in our lives, of the people come and go, and there are, you will notice there are events that happen that come and go, but this peace remains as is. Anytime you feel you're getting annoyed or upset or disturbed by the external events that are happening, bring your attention to this space of stillness that you are. Slowly bring your hands together, rub your hands, feel the warmth in your hands. and gently put them over your face, covering over your face. Massage your facial muscles, your forehead, all over your cheeks, under your eyes, your neck. So slowly move your hands top down on your neck, stimulating blood circulation there, and then the bottom up. And then take your hands over your scalp and do a gentle massage by slowly moving your fingertips in circular motion all over your scalp, front, center, back, lower back. It just feels wonderful. Very good. So with that, we will conclude our session. But before I finish, so remember this coming Thursday, we have this wonderful talk on gut health and mental health. It will begin at 8:30 p.m. and it will end at 9:30. But the talk is only for 30 minutes. So we'll start promptly, and after 30 minutes, then we'll have open floor for question and answer. So bring your questions or any other clarifications that you need about gut health, and you can interact directly with the presenter. All right, so till next time, eat wisely, move smart, breathe deep, sleep well, relax, meditate, stay healthy, and stay safe. Thank you.